Live stream time once again. Getting all the settings here and ready, hopefully. And welcome everybody that's found the stream already. Just getting a little set up here. If I get it working the first time that I tried tonight, that'll be a miracle. It looks like it's stable. Did a couple test runs and everything like that. Figured I'd stream again on Sunday night. Kind of a weird time to stream, but last Sunday night and this Sunday night, just sort of had some time. So, figured I would test a couple things out. Maybe jump into multiplayer and mess around in there, and do a little bit of preparing for Africa with some archery style hunting again, and testing out the stream, because when Africa drops, I do want to try to stream that. So I need to make everything stable best I can with the new internet. So it's still kind of wonky. The internet is better than my old one, but it's still limiting. So what I'm going to do is just kind of get into the game here. So there's a bunch of multiplayer ones going on. I won't say this one, but that's quite the name there. I'm not going to jump into any ones right now. I'm just going to do private for a minute. And if someone in the chat wants to jump in and I can figure it out, maybe we can jump in and do that. But I'm just going to do just a multiplayer session just so I can mess around with the animals, not have to worry about what I'm shooting here. So we're just going to load in. Get it rolling. See who finds their way to the channel this evening. Alright, so I guess we'll just do some Nez again. Some more elk hunting or something like that. Maybe tackle some moose. But I did think of one correction from the last video I did. We should probably switch to just the red dot sight, because I doubt any of the bows are going to have much zoom on it. There's two scopes that have been or sights that have been shown. One might have an optical zoom on it, hasn't been confirmed, but the other one's a 3-pin, so we know that doesn't have any sort of zoom built into it. So we'll just try this because it's got no zoom, so that maybe will simulate a bow the best. And then the 300's kind of easy mode rifle here. What should we bring? Maybe we'll just switch to the monoblock or something, keep it a little... I don't know, let's do the 7mm. There we go, just in case we need to do a rifle follow-up shot. Oh, we'll do the 15 times. What do we need? Oh, that's what I need to do. There's one test I want to do. It's been reported that some of the predators are getting mixed up on a call. So what should I bring here? I guess we won't go after moose. Let's switch out this one here. With the key E here, predator call. Apparently, sometimes a low fit predator will come to a high fit call, and a high fit predator will come to a low fit call. So I just want to test that out. So maybe we should look for some black bear or something. The wolves are kind of frustrating to hunt, really. I guess we'll just see what we run into. I do want to test that out. Maybe I should have loaded into Transylvania. Did some brown bear hunting, but maybe I can switch later on. So that's all good there. Just gonna hop over to the YouTube chat here just for a second. Pop up the map, make sure all my settings are good. There we go. Few viewers jumping in. Welcome to the channel. There we go. So, let's see. Do I test the predator call right away, or do we just jump in right to practice some bow hunting? I don't really have a plan. I was just going to wing it like normal. Well, you know what? Maybe we should check out Hallowich. See if we can get a larger elk or so. That might be fun. And then we can test out on the bear and the wolves. So we got 10 in the morning. Let's just fly down there. I think that's what we'll do. we go. Just gonna pop over to the live chat just again. Excuse the alt tab for a second. Previous stream, my chat wasn't working. People were talking and I couldn't even tell, so just gonna do a little test chat to see if it pops through. I think it does. Just want to make sure that chat's up and running. There we go. Raymond popped up here. Do you think there is a possibility for them to add zebras to Africa at a later date, if not already in? So confirmation so far is, the information from the devs is no additional animals are planned for the current maps, but they certainly left it wide open to add animals to Africa. James Fleming's joined. Hello there, sir. Blair has joined. Howdy, Bumble. Yep. Hi, Blair. How you doing? And Jamerlands is in. Welcome, guys. Just gonna do a bit of a stream. I just want to make sure the stream is on my new internet's working okay. So when Africa drops, hopefully I can stream it and not have any kind of issues. So I'm gonna try some pretend archery here with this 3-dot scope here, or sight. Now I don't actually know what the ranges are. Ooh, you know what? We should actually test that out before I do this. Let's just jump around here. This is how organized I am tonight. I don't know what that second dot is. What's the middle dot on that sight ranged for? Oh, another one jumping in the chat. Howdy all says, oh, uh-oh, I have trouble with your name there. Tadella? Antimore? I'm going to struggle with that one. Welcome to the channel, though. Alright, so let's run. Is this still a problem? Do you still lose the range when you're back here? Oh no, this is still good. Okay. Good. So, what is that range on that? Oh, perfect. It was not perfect. Oh, thanks, yeah. If it was perfect, total fluke. Okay, hold on a second here. 75 meters. I want to figure out what this middle dot is. I can't remember. It's a range of 50. Man, you can't see a thing. Oh, there's barely any wind to the right too, so that's good. I don't even know where that hit. Do I have? I don't know if I got my Henderson's turned on. That'll tell me the range. Do I have the dot turned on or not? Oh, I do. Okay, so it's hitting low. Alright, so it's not, so it's closer than that. What is this dot? 670 meters? Actually, it's a bit closer than 70 meters. 68? Alright, the dot's 68. And then what's that last one? Okay, just remember that, because I'll forget. 68. And this one is shooting a little low, so about 82. There's barely any wind, so this is a good time to zero this. Okay, so 68 and 82. I should write that down. Because I'm definitely going to forget that. Good time to practice the bow shots though with the barely any wind. Alright, so we're good there. Gonna fly back down to Hallowich. Chamberlain says, do you think they will add night vision? That one's been asked for months and months and months. When the game first came out, they said nope, they didn't think. I guess I don't know. The different parts of the world, different hunting rules, right? And apparently they don't see night hunting as ethical, so they weren't going to put night vision in or night equipment. But that was right at the game launch in the first few months or something like that. People were asking about it, and then a few months ago, people were still asking, and they seem to have changed their stance to never say never sort of stance is the last I've heard on it. So definitely nothing confirmed or anything like that, but at least they said there's a small chance they might add it. And it's kind of strange that they said that it was not ethical, since the game does have night hunting in it, and you can, you know, all the zones and everything work in the middle of the night, and some missions are even require night hunting. So it was sort of weird when they first said that. A new internet? Where are you from, Bumble? Oh, I'm in Ontario, Canada. Rural part. It's actually amazing that I could stream in the first place. So basically, I just take what I can get. When I first started streaming, it was a big struggle, and but people said that's fine. They'd rather me do it with the struggle than not do it at all. So that's what I'm trying to do. But the internet is a bit better. It's still not great. I'm still catching the internet through the air and all that sort of stuff. So we need to plan what we're doing here. So we got 10:30. We're going to be missing the elk drink times. What are the bears doing at this time? 10:30. What's Black Bear doing? They're sleeping. Let's try a black bear. Start off, because we can try that collar out and just give it a little test run and see if it is really bugging out or not. So we got some sleep going on. I'm gonna Alt Tab again here because I need to load up the toolkit to find out where these sleep zones are. So if you don't know, I'm gonna swing this around. It loads up my little menus and stuff like that, but no biggie. Let's just bring out the fancy toolkit. Zoom in Hallowitch here. And we're just right here. Let's go for, there's a bear down here. Just south. I don't think I've ever seen this bear in my single player map. This guy here. So let's mark this guy. I'm gonna move that back over. Go here, and then he's like right, yeah, see, I've never been down here. It still copies the map over. Let's go here, and he's way down here. Looks like he's down in this corner. That's the second one. And then there's this bear we can go after if I can't find him. There's drink zones here. The rest is here. And he's way up here. Ooh, I can't tell what that is. There's supposed to be a fork? Yeah, a fork in the road, or the little path, I guess. Right here, I think. Alright, we got 4 destinations. Didn't bother bringing the UTV. It takes a while to get the UTV down into the zone, so I guess we're just going to walk it. Alright, let's check this closer one first here. Oh, I gotta get that toolkit out of the way, see what the chat's doing. Noodle says, so I'm guessing the spotting scope and ability to change caliber will be released with Africa. They haven't said a thingy dingy about the caliber or the caliber changes or spotting scope or anything. But I sure hope they do come soon. Spotting scope is definitely needed. So my bear hunt all of a sudden has turned into an elk hunt just because they're just walking this way. I wish we could have really calm, windy days like this all the time. You rarely get a really calm wind like this in this game. Looks to be, all the maps seem to like be super windy. So the bear is confirmed to be down here, but we will, since these guys are here. Nothing monstrous. But I bet you, I don't know where they're going. We should be able to kind of get in their path here. Let's mark them. Maybe I'll head this way and we can get in their way. And I got my volume down. I'm gonna have to find my volume. I wonder I can't hear anything. It's half the volume I usually use. Okay. So, looks like they're going to come down this ledge here. I don't know their zones. Just kind of can tell that they're going to come this way. Oh, you stirred up, are you? Did I seriously spook them already? Oh. Darn it. Come on, I wasn't that close. Oh well, maybe one was up closer than I thought. Well, just typical bumble hunt. Back to the bear. They might call a little later. I wonder if I do have them on the map. Which one are they? Were these guys maybe? No, I only got one need zone for them. Probably not them, so... Oh, who knows? Could have been this guy too. Who knows? Knew it wasn't US due to the metric system. Oh, you mean the units I'm using? Yeah, I use both actually, but I mean if you're doing fishing or something like that, I use feet and pounds. But for hunting, I definitely use the meters. Let's see. Professor Dave explain. How are you doing? I can't wait for Africa. A lot of people really want Africa. I think it'd be really good for the game. We need new equipment. Yes, we do. Do you think they will add tree stands? They've been bothered about tree stands forever. Tree stands, #1 on my list. Followed by hunting dog. I don't even care if the dog does anything. I want a dog with me. That's my big request. Oh, here we go. Male bear, 190 out. I'm going to start slowing it down a bit here. Get a little closer, see if I can get eyes on him. Maybe... no, I can't go elevation. If I try to get elevation, the wind's going to start going his way. So we'll just kind of slowly make our way here. Chamberlain says, do you think if they are going to add more animal on previous map? No, they've so far confirmed no animals being added to previous maps are planned. Last I seen the developer saying. Which is kind of sad. I kind of hope that they, you know, there's definitely animals they can add. You know, a lot of people wanting turkey. But I'm sure they'll revisit it. I think a whole ton of effort went in Africa, right? So they probably lots and lots of stuff got put on hold to get that Africa one up in ship shape and get it out before the year is up, right? So once Africa's out, then it'll be interesting to see what comes next. But you know, sort of take our time. It's going to be a lot in Africa to explore, that's for sure. I'm just going to pause for a second in case I'm building up their alert meter. What else we got here? They're not, but I think they're making the bears and wolves aggressive. That has been confirmed from Miriam. I did a little video on it on the charging mechanic. She confirmed that it's the charging mechanic is coming to the old maps as well, but they didn't say which animals. I think bear's probably a good obvious choice with wolves. James Hedrick says, was trying to complete all the mission before the release of the new map. I am left with Golden Racket and Surf Scotter. Classic. Well, you're way ahead of me. Because, you know what, that's what I should probably be doing, is the one... Oh, I guess I can't do it in multiplayer. I had that goat one. I was supposed to do 3 heart shots or something like that. My OCD only lets me do 1 mission at a time pretty much, and I got stuck on that 4-star wolf forever. But I've never been in a hurry because I've been leaving the mission saying that eventually I'll get bored and need something to do, so I was leaving those side missions. Oh, don't you spook on me. Let's just use the camera. Here we go. Where are you, bear? There's one. You just by himself? No, there's 2. There's the other one. Okay, no problem. Keep going. Hopefully I don't spook him. Alright, let's see. Tadella says, now that we gonna have charging animals like bears, what's your take on having bear defense revolvers like the Ruger Alaskan or a Smith & Wesson 500? I say bring them on. Add every single weapon that you can think of in every single hunting equipment. There's always debate over which equipment adds in, and some people want stuff in, some people don't want stuff in. My point of view is just add everything, give us all options, and you can just decide if you want to use it or not. You don't need to use it. There's a big debate over adding tents to the game. People don't want to warp around or sleep or anything like that. I'm fine with tents. If you don't like tents, don't use the tents. Stuff like that. I'm like, I want every single style of hunting in the game, every single animal. That is my point of view. Right now, we don't have a defensive weapon, so I don't know, maybe one will get added with Africa. But right now, the 16 gauge is the kind of, as silly as it is, 16 gauge birdshot is going to be your best defensive weapon right now, in my opinion. Okay, 130. So I'm probably going to have to start calling these guys in. I should test out that collar to see if it is bugging out or not, though. But what is a good spot? I need some visibility. Maybe I can get up here without spooking them. Let's see, Professor Dave. If they add tree stands, feeders, and bows in the same update, I'll be very happy. Me too. There is so much they can add. I seen the size of the dev team. I mean, it's not a super small dev team, but it's not massively large either. And I've been watching them this last year on how they've been developing the game. It looks like they were really pushing hard when the first game came out, and they couldn't quite, they had a lot they wanted to accomplish. And I think it was getting the better of them. So it seems like there was a time when they said they were going to pace themselves better. And they certainly have started to do that. And I'm okay with that. They can only do what they can do. When they release the buggy stuff, it just makes a mess. They had kind of a rough run there for a while. Let's try low. This will probably bring in the female. But I'm wondering, bring in the male too. So if you missed the start there, I brought this collar because some were saying that low fit predators were coming into the high fit call, and high fit ones are coming in the low fit, like it's getting mixed up. Either that or it's just bringing in everything. So I brought it with me just to take a look. Goodness, I haven't had a chat this active ever. So, yes. Alright. Call again. Let's see. Greg's here. How you doing, Greg? Had enough practice for one night. Haven't hunted that slow for a while. Yeah, test my patience when doing the bow hunting, but I don't like relying on the collars. It kind of gets old, so I much prefer trying to sneak up on them when they're bedded and eating. But it's you get to the point where you just pull out the rifle. There isn't that much of a bonus to using the bow unless you have multiple animals in the herd to try and get. Alright, let's see here. James Fleming, I want a chainsaw for the island of Aurora. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good to have a really drastically different biome. I think it's fun down there. If they add charging to those Kodiak bears, that'll make that island quite interesting. Raymond says, what animal are you excited for the most to hunt? Oh, good question. A lot of people really look forward to I've seen a lot of people liking the hyena, like looking forward to the hyena. I've seen that a few, because apparently the hyena's not really out in any other hunting game. I haven't been paying attention. I guess Call of the Wild does not have a hyena. Not really sure though. And the Hunter Classic certainly doesn't. So a lot of people are excited about the hyena, but I'm never big on the predator hunting, even though I want to hunt everything. You know what? I like. I've never really been big on the bovine species either, like the bison and buffalo. So it'll be like the kudu or something like that, or the wildebeests. I hope they get the stampede thing right. I'm kind of looking forward to like a large herd of wildebeests, or I always pronounce it right now. It's just kudu, right? The great kudu. Springbok are also cute too when they're jumping around. But I think those, yeah, those really large herds. Are these animals coming or not? What's going on here? Am I getting anybody coming to this call? So you're ignoring it. Doesn't the low fit... Look, they're both ignoring it. Doesn't the low fit bring in the female predators? I could have swore it does. Something's going on with the collar, apparently, people are telling me, so I don't know if we can figure that out. Hey, Bill. How you doing? Sorry, I really gotta catch up here. Maybe we should switch to the high fit. I'll let the call run out, and then we'll switch over, so I can give me a chance to catch up here. Yes, we need a chainsaw to skin the animals. +2 on that meat. Yeah, gotcha. Bill, hit the like button, peeps, if you enjoy Bumblebee and Wave. Yep, I certainly appreciate it. I always like the saying, if you dislike the video, hit it twice. Or hit the dislike button twice. Damerlin says, which is better, Call of the Wild or Way of the Hunter? They're just different. Apples and oranges, sorta. Not really, I guess. Green apples versus red apples. Sort of thing. I do actually want to play Call of the Wild more. Because they got the dogs in there, and I do like the sound and the feel of the weapons. But whenever I go in there, I can't really switch back at the moment. I can't seem to stick to it. So Way of the Hunter for sure. And no, Damerlin's just checking. Hey Norm, glad you made it. Surprising amount of people popping in on Sunday night here. I thought it wasn't going to be a very popular time to. Okay, call's running out. I'm switching to high fit. See what happens here. Yeah, 2 different games, Bill. That's right. It's you know, they're both hunting games, so it is fair to compare the two in certain aspects. But I did try to jump back, and I went and I bumped into I was hunting Hirschfelden, and I bumped into the red deer, and I wasn't impressed with the model or the antlers, even though with the true rack it's supposed to be cool. I was immediately disliked it for some reason, and I couldn't really stick. When you go from this right over to, it was kind of jarring. I don't like the run around and sprint kind of thing. So in Call of the Wild, I hunt similar to how I do it here, stalking and going slow and all that. But if you watch any normal YouTuber do it, they're all sprinting around and. Yeah, I don't really do the Call of the Wild or the Call of Duty kind of thing. I've seen a few people do that in this game too. They're running around and sprinting. It just seems kind of weird to me. Professor Dave, are you gonna make another Tears of the Kingdom video? I don't have any Tears of the Kingdom video. I don't think I ever played the game. You mean Age of Wonders 4? Or Dave says this game should be called Call of the Wild because you have to use the call. Yeah, I hear ya. This I've definitely given this feedback and others too. They got to make this collar last longer because you only get to the halfway point. If it goes past the halfway point, then it gets really buggy. Sometimes it gets buggy even before then. They'll abort the call. This doesn't seem to be working at all. The predators typically don't ignore the call. Not like the deer. So what is going on here? Oh, are you coming? Oh, here he comes. So did I get the female too, or just him? Apparently this collar's just acting super funny. So I got an adult male. We're gonna take him down probably... What's your range? He's gonna turn. Bears like to turn. Get the collar here. Let's just try and bow him. Alright, I'll wait here. Okay, buddy, I want to know if you came to the high fit, so that's confirmed. Apparently, these guys are coming to low fit calls. Actually, I didn't hear which predator it was that was doing the problem, so just figured I'd try black bear. Oh, was that too low? That might have been too low. No, he seems kind of happy enough, doesn't he? What did I get? Oh, a lot of red. Okay, he's dead. I don't know what I hit though. It wasn't long. Artery maybe? Caught an artery somewhere? Well, I guess we're sitting still for a minute, because if it's an artery, he's gonna run for a while. Looks like they're going that way. We'll just mark the spot here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Lots of chat. I do like that comment, call the wild, because you have to call so much. They really do gotta extend that call duration. And just kind of maybe rework this call thing altogether. And Greg says, I hear you, but after elk went for bison, spooked him at 40 meter-ish, had to try sneak up on pressured bison, but took the little guy at 20 with the red dot. No wonder. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know how you're getting that close. I lose patience, and after 80 meters, I keep alerting them all the time. I don't crawl though. I just don't have the patience for it. I really should try. But I don't get that close, that's for sure, unless they turn and start walking towards me. I can't put Call the Wild down. Way of the Hunter I can do about an hour before going back. I can find to be more immersive. It's just my opinion. Oh, that's a fine opinion, Mad Dog. I'm the same, but backwards. I can't go more than an hour in Call the Wild, but going back. But I hear what you mean. They made their own engine for that game. And people love the graphics in Way of the Hunter. I did not love the graphics when I first loaded it up. I don't like the graininess. I think it was made for 4K, really. Or in mine. Because the 1080's got a bit too much grain to it or something. I've grown to like it better. Because it reminds me of the Hunter Classic sort of color palette. However, I've always liked Call of the Wild's game engine, their Apex engine, I think it's called, right? I've always liked that. I'm a sucker for God rays and things like that, like all the sun rays going through the trees. And they have nice little particle effects floating through the air. They've got a really good atmosphere there, and they had a really good sound team with a lot of the reserves too. So I know exactly what you mean. And some of the benefits of Call of the Wild. Alright, this guy should be down by now, I would think. Okay, I gotta catch up on chat here. I'm not gonna be able to scroll up. Alright, yeah, you have a Zelda tier. Oh, it's Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, okay, I'll answer that quickly. Way of the Hunter really took over the channel, and I had a bunch of changes happen, which totally sucked up my time. I'm currently doing Diablo 4 and Age of Wonders 4, but I took a moderator volunteer job with THQ Nordic, and then that distracted me too much. I could barely get these things out, like all the stuff I was doing for them. So I'm going to get back to... I'm going to finish them up. Zelda probably no, because I was emulating it, and even though it's fine because I own the copy and all that silliness that goes on there, I can't record off the Switch, and the emulator just feels kind of wonky doing it, and I just don't have the time. Basically that game's on my list for, like, I'll play it on the Switch, but I barely have time for it. So that one's pretty much, yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get back to that. So I always debate if I should start a game or not. And at the time I was starting them, I'm just like, oh, I got lots of time, I'm going to do all these games and throw them up there. And then, of course, Way of the Hunter, the channel's actually growing way faster than it ever has before with Way of the Hunter, and it's completely curveballed me. The channel and those other games I did mainly just little projects for myself. I did them for art inspiration, and if I make a video out of it, then I actually complete the game, usually. Anyways, okay, I don't know where this went. Where did this guy go? He turned this way, right? Where's the Chloe's? So this is the last one. Like, where did, is that a glowing thing? Oh, he went this way. That was quite the sharp turn. Yeah, I'm really going to take a moment to catch up with the chat. I don't want to miss anything you guys are asking about. But, yeah, the channel is just a little hobby thing to... I like making the art for the different games, and if I was making videos on them, I'd actually complete them. Like, if I turn the game into a project, then actually get all the way through it. And there's all sorts of games I want to do. But, Way of the Hunter kind of established the channel. And then if I play other games at the same time, it makes the algorithm in YouTube all wonky. Because no one watches the other ones anywhere near as much as Way of the Hunter. And then it gets all confused. So, I'm debating on just Way of the Hunter, which is fine. But, yeah, I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do. But I got to close off Age of Wonders 4. And definitely got to get through Diablo 4. But with Africa coming and all that stuff with the publisher and the dev stuff distracting me. Yeah, just kind of big old curveball. Okay, so here's another spot. Now where did he go? I hate these artery shots. Oh, he's right here. Why didn't you guys tell me? Probably because I can't look over and see the chat. Alright, so this guy came to a high fit call. Apparently, this is broken. I think Liquid Fire was the one that messaged me in the Discord about it being broken. I don't know if he told me what animal it was, though. Let me just claim him and see. Oh, what's all going on here? Oh, I think I changed the color. Oh, yes, I did change the color. Okay. The reason why I changed the color is secret. So what did I do? Oh, it's a flesh kill. Wow, way to go, way to go, Apex. Huh. Actually, I didn't know you would flesh kill him in one shot with that. Oh, okay, he definitely came to a high fit call. So, don't worry about this. This is multiplayer, so he was never going to grow and get big anyways, but quite the roll there. Alright, now we got... Okay, so he was working as intended. Alright, I feel like I have a lot going on, and we're gonna sit for a second. And first things first, I'm gonna Alt-Tab, and... Oh no, I won't load Discord, because it's gonna load before I can move the screen. Never mind. We'll just, just keep going. I was gonna check and see if he said what animal it was, but... no biggie. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna fly through the chat. I'm gonna scroll up here. Okay, I don't know where I left off. We're talking about Zelda. Yeah, sorry, Dave. I'm glad you're watching it. But yeah, that was my explanation. I got slammed with stuff. Greg says, Call of the Wild, the animal behavior mechanics, like hit damage, that I just can't get back into Call of the Wild. Yeah, the ballistics definitely are better. I think the damage model, all the bullet cam, much better. You haven't uploaded Zelda in 2 months? Yeah, that's right, because it's pretty much on pause indefinitely. Just wondering, that's okay. I don't like starting games and abandoning it. When I start them, I stick. But that was, that's what I mean. The Way of the Hunter stuff on the channel just started really going, and yeah, anyways, I won't keep going on about it. Bill 101, True Racks actually turned me off of the Call of the Wild. The racks didn't even look real when they were released. Well, they didn't have true racks when Call of the Wild came out. They implemented it later. I always thought it was okay, just because it's different every time. But I can't really remember what they look like now. And the true racks had different quality per species, I believe, so depends on what you're looking at. I was never impressed with the red deer too much, or the Roosevelt elk, if I remember right, but some of the animals looked okay. James says, I always get the female on low fit. Me too, I always get, but she wasn't coming to that one. So I don't know what's going on there. I guess she just ignored it. What else we got here? In your opinion, what is the best place to hunt in Way of the Hunter? Okay, what's the best place? You mean the map? Well, my favorite is Nez Pierce, but all over the place. My favorite place is simple. It's the grasslands. I think they did a really good job. You know what I think happened when they made the game? I don't think they made. Well, I think they made the whole map, but I think they focused really heavily on Cottonwood and Rivermouth, just the grasslands, like this opening area, because they wanted the player to have a really good experience, right? So I think they put a lot of effort in this hunt. Like they put, like the very first thing they sort of did was made this area. And because what a great opening hunting experience Cottonwood in the grasslands is. You come out of the lodge and you see a herd of mule deer down here or over here, and you just kind of walk the river and have the animals come out of the woods. I'm nice and simple, like the whitetail and mule deer in the grasslands. I think they did that really well, especially for an opening place. Maybe I'm catching up with the chat. Okay. Let's see. Greg says, Liquid sent me a pic of a wolf this morning that came into the wrong call, and yes, the only way I'm getting that close is crawling along with you. Yeah, if it's not fun, then I have trouble doing it. Like it's got to be reasonable challenge in my mind, but everybody's reasonable challenge is different. Yeah. At the memorial is great for hunting in Aurora. Yep, right in the middle there. It's kind of a weird spot though, because caribou all over there, but it's not like a primary habitat or anything for them. So the caribou I find it kind of weird right around that middle spot. Is it just me, or you guys always get the itch to play when you're watching a live stream? Oh, well, it shouldn't be giving you too much of an itch. I'm barely even doing anything. So hold on. We're supposed to find a different bear. This one and this one. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna remember where they are, and then remap here, because it's the female distracting me here. There and there. Okay, we're gonna head this way. So we're actually gonna set a. Right, it's Hallowitch. How in the world do you get there? All right, I guess we're gonna go this way. Way of the Hunter is slower paced game. It sure is. Barry King says shot a wolf with a crossbow, small blood, animal survived, walked down the path and found him dead. Oh. Well. That's just Way of the Hunter sometimes, I suppose. Doesn't make sense sometimes. Oh, that's okay because Way of the Hunter's so good. Yeah. It's a balance of time, things changing. I shouldn't have started it is what it was, the Zelda game. But I had Anyways, if I didn't have to emulate it to record it, it would probably have been different. But, anyways, it's kind of a wonky way to do it. So, I chug away on the Switch on it, but it's such a massive game, and this is kind of taken over. You make the best Way of the Hunter contest. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, that's always been kind of a puzzle to me because my videos aren't really anything special in terms of quality or anything. Ah, man, you can't really. I think I'm playing as Grandpa. Am I playing as Grandpa? So I can't blame River here. Yeah, I'm playing as Grandpa. Oh, look at that pose. He is being serious looking at this hill. I don't think I can get up here. Come on, Grandpa. Oh man, is there no way around here? This is the glory of Hallowitch. Well, still giving me time to catch up here. Can I go this way? This doesn't look very promising either. I think it's in Baldur's Gate 3. It's a 1-to-1 comparison to Dungeon Day 5th Edition. Not sure if that's your thing. It is my thing, Jackal. Now you're gonna get me talking about Baldur's Gate. So, the plan for the channel, when I originally started doing it, was to play old games that I never beat when I was young, and do the artwork like on the thumbnail and things like that, just for them, just as like this little side project. And then that's what I was saying before, if I make the game a project, then I'll actually complete it. And that's what that Jagged Alliance from 1995 was about. But oh man, that game handed it to me. I forgot the 90s games actually assumed you were going to save scum your way through. When I was doing that game, I'm like, I'm going to play it hardcore mode. I'm not going to load when I mess up or reload. And then after it totally defeated me, I'm like, how is this game so hard? I'm playing on easy. And I'm like, oh yeah, the 90s. They just assumed you were going to reload all the time. And in that game, in the original Jagged Alliance, they actually have an abort button right on the main screen. Like, they make it easy for you to restart the day. I didn't even clue in. But I remember that. Yeah, the developers always plan on you to reload over and over again. But one of the other games was the original Baldur's Gate that I wanted to do. And I still want to do it, because I never did beat it. I got the 5-disc CD set here somewhere. But I'd probably have to get a version off of Good Old Games or something like that, if I was going to do the original. But I do want to play the third one, but same thing, absolutely no time. No time. I really like Age of Wonders 4, but I gotta finish that map I was on. And then I gotta do Diablo 4. I just have to beat Diablo 4. I played all the Diablos all the way through. But, yeah, Way of the Hunter and this Africa stuff. And, the stuff I got myself into there. It took all my time. So, anyways. Feel like I'm going in circles. But Baldur's Gate 3, yes. That's gonna be probably Game of the Year. Gonna be way up there. I think they did a phenomenal job from what I've seen. I don't own it, though. I haven't got it yet. But, nope, that is something I definitely want to do. Just so you know, it might take a while to track the bear. Oh yeah, I guess I'm so far back in the chat now that I'm very delayed. Secret, aka new features coming to the new map. Oh, when I said the secret thing, the mice banana, what did I say the secret thing? Oh, when the color changed. If you watch all the videos coming up, that will actually be explained. It caught me off guard when that line graph was filled with red, but I now know why I did it. But yes, that is a secret. Not a huge secret, but that will actually be explained very shortly. But not this stream. It won't be. Where are we? Dave says aggressive animals are coming. Yes, they are. Mad Dog would like to see an option for Hunter Sense where it shows an icon that is on and not at the yes. This is another thing I can't say. Yep, no, no. This is something that I brought up with the developers. Just to have some kind of icon thing instead of this blurry thing that I'm toggling on here now. No word on a change though, so nothing there. But 100%, I can 100% confirm, at least they've thought about it. Taking the blur away and making like some other indication. What else we got? Oh, Blue Frognick is here. Welcome back. Oh, we got some wolves. 250. Let's try this little trick. 250 is going to be about here. Oh, 270. Not bad. Alright, let's try wolves. I want to see if the collar is messing up or not. So let's go this way. I'll probably spook them before I get there. Mad Dog says bear and wolf are the only two I don't have 5 stars on Nez. Bears are tough and very spread out. Yes, those are the two difficult. It took me a year to get a 5-star wolf. I have 2 5-star black bear, which I just happened to stumble upon in my single player game. Just complete luck. But I have more 5-star black bears than a lot of animals, so it's kind of funny. And everybody's having trouble with badgers, and I have like 3 5-star badgers. It's just kind of strange. The luck or whatever. Dave says, "No, yours is the best content because you do the science experiments." Well, I find it interesting. We got a lot of scientists in the community trying to figure it out. So on the bright side, with the devs being secretive about everything, it gives us something to try and figure out. So wolves are through here, but I doubt I'm going to get any sort of nice visible spot for them here without spooking them. Because, for one thing, I'm not going to have the patience to go really slow. Well, maybe I will. We're going to keep Hunter Sense on. That was a stick break. Basically, I'm going to keep Hunter Sense on here because I'm expecting a whole bunch of bubbles just to appear when they run. When I do hunting, I often look at the terrain and the obstacles in the way, how motivated I am to hunt what's ahead of me, and then I weigh it against the judgment of the value of time. If it doesn't make any sense. And right now, I do not see a strong value in trying to hunt this wolf pack because of the position I'm in. Wind is okay, so I'm not sad at all if they spook. So I don't put too much effort into, but I am getting a bit of an opening here. If I can get out to this little clearing without sending them running, maybe we'll do a call or two. I want to be off to the side, but that's going to put this tree in the way. This is looking better, though. They're 190 out. Maybe if I get up on this rock, I'll start calling them in, because this is nice and open. And then hopefully, well, we'll give the caller another test. Because apparently it's the wolves that were having an issue, the wrong one coming in. Alright, up on this nice little rock. Here's my tree stand. Isn't it fancy? Alright, let's switch out. The problem is, wait, what one did I put it on? 9? Okay. Is the low fit calls in the... Well, let's do high fit and just see if we get a low fit wolf come in. Alright. Wait, you're in a multiplayer server? I am! Thanks for reminding me, actually. It's a private one. Well, we can have some fun, I guess. What I can do is, I guess after this wolf, I don't know, does anyone want to join? Or would that just get messy? I don't know what to do. That might just get messy. Okay, plus bears take forever to grow to mature. Yes, like the 5-star black bear must be super difficult. Takes so long. What are they, like 36 years or something? What is a black bear? How old do they get there? Black bear. 39. Yeah, someone pointed out this today in Discord. I never scrolled to the bottom to see it actually shows you the range, the score range of the stars. I always thought it was 460 for all the species. I never ever scroll all the way down. I always stop here. So I never noticed it changed. I gotta remember the game doesn't pause either when I multiplayer. I kinda like that though. You can do other things while you're waiting. Oh, what do we got? 150, they're howling away. I'm waiting for hunters to review Africa DSC before I get it. Yeah, that's fine. Wait for it to come out, see if it's up to you. Or see if it's a good purchase for you. I imagine there's going to be a ton of coverage on YouTube on it. Every single YouTuber is going to have something on it. It's going to get totally flooded, which is what the developers and publisher wants, right? Much marketing as they can get. Is someone getting closer? Yeah. So how is the stream holding? I guess the stream's holding good. This is good. So hopefully I can stream Africa when it comes out. Okay. No Mountain Adventures here. Hello, how are you doing? Professor Dave explained they need to make it so the colors turn all crazy, bright, and hunter sense. Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. You can have the LSD or whatever effect. So I got a wolf coming. Oh, I do have one coming in. Okay, good. We'll see if he's actually what kind of fitness he is. Blue Frognick says, currently on a mule deer grind. Mule deer are awesome to hunt. I want to get a mule deer from every region of the map. Sounds good. Same with whitetail, yeah. Barry, my wife hates that collar. This one here? Yeah, I did some messing with the sliders to try and get the collars to be quiet. If you muck it around enough, I can't pause at the moment to show it you. Okay, this guy's definitely high fit, so he's not broken. Okay, is there any others coming in? I'm trying to see if this collar's broken or not. Is he the only one coming in? So what do wolves do when they get right up close to you here? Do they march around you in a circle like bears, or do they just take off? Oh, I do have somebody else coming in. I'm not going to be able to see this guy. Oh, yeah. 1 star young. So I actually kind of want to get this guy so I can test the collar thing. Because apparently, so Liquid Fire said it was a wolf on multiplayer. But this guy's going to run, isn't he? Do they walk around? They don't walk around like bears, do they? Like, yeah. Darn. He's off. And he's going to take the rest with him. There was no point shooting him, though. Because I already knew he was high fit. And it's a test of the collar. I don't even... Where's all the spook bubbles? What's with that? Wait, they're still here? Wait, what's going on? I'm confused. How did he not take them with him? Okay, I'm going to catch up with chat. You guys let me know what happened there. How did he run and I still have guys at 70 meters out? They're right there. That's weird. Isn't that weird? Alright, hold on. I would join, but on a PlayStation. I don't want to miss any chat stuff. Right, PlayStation, yeah, that doesn't work. No crossplayer. Yeah, this is definitely on Steam. There's no crossplay, especially with Lions and Buffalo. Mad Dog, I know this is controversial, but I would love to be able to carry and place a certain amount of tents on the map to fast travel. It is controversial, but I'm all for it. Fire me up with tents. Now, Leo, hey, how you doing? Bill says there are plenty of campsites to travel to. What I want is tree stands. Yep, I would take tree stand before the fast travel, but I'd be good with 1 tent. But I would totally abuse the tent, right? I would put it in a spot and then wake up and be surrounded by animals. But I imagine they would make them not spawn around the tent or something, right? Let's see here. When is the Africa map popping? August 11th. Oh, Dave got it. It's on 5 days. Blue Frognick says, I'm expecting a bird update soon after. The guinea fowl looks awesome, so I expect to update the pheasants. They don't have the horns on their heads. Yeah, the birds definitely need some love. Oh, here we go. Alright, we'll take this guy down. See if he's actually high fit. Oh, I didn't range him. He's gonna run though. Where are you? I'm gonna say here. Oh, that's a good shot. That should be fine. I suppose I could test another one. Did I have another one coming in? Oh, let's see here. The bird flight patterns are more important to me right now. The moment, yeah, definitely need it. The pheasants are like little robots. They fly up all the same height. at the same time. Then they all land at the same time. Then they take off a second time. And they land. It's just little robots. Some of them don't even bother flapping their wings. Mad Dog. Would also like to see a rework on the animals down the road, make them more natural and less robotic, moving in unison. Yeah, any kind of improvements, right? Some are not bad. Like this game, they really put a lot of effort into the deer species. You can definitely kind of say this is sort of way of the deer hunter kind of game, is what I often say. They really focused on the antler animals. I think the priority should be, though, ooh, you know what? I don't know. They all just need attention, right? So the deer species, they're pretty good. They got good fur variation, good aging stuff. Antlers are okay. But they need to do fur variation and horns and stuff like that on the sheep and the goat species. They need to boost that up. The predators, of course, need a whole lot of work, especially the wolves. They're all copy and paste pretty much to me. The fur and the skin on them, and all the birds. Yep, every single bird. Get them fixed up. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, he sees me. Quickly. There you go. I'm surprised they don't really... Oh, yeah, he didn't go very far. Okay, there they ran. There they're off. I love the drawing, but I'm at work. The animals don't spawn in if you are too close. Well, there is no spot. Is there a spot on the map where a need zone's right on the, like, right there? Because every time I've tested that, like these zones here, I've never really had a need zone. Is there a need zone within, like, closer to 200 meters? Because say if you're sleeping here and they're here, I don't know what the distance that is, but these do work. If you sleep here, they will populate here and here. So I don't know if I just don't think they designed it where there's a fast travel that close. Like, here's a sleep here. But I do know for sure they will populate in here if they're assigned to do that once you sleep and fast travel in. I heard something about... I don't know. I know Call of the Wild does that. But these guys definitely render in. Like, if this was this guy's often sleep zone, and he was going to populate here, he would render in for me when I fast traveled there. I have a lot of success with them popping up right where I need them to pop up. So that's definitely working. Let's see. Moody says, I hope Africa bows don't require you to do a bunch of completely stupid missions like Alaska. You mean to get the bow? I don't know. Did Alaska have stupid missions? The side missions were kind of silly, but I think the main story ones weren't too bad. Alright. Wolf number 1. Left lung. So is he a low fit? No, he's a high fit. So collar's working there. And let's try another high fit. And he's high fit too. So that's 3 for 3. Bear and 2 wolves. Alright, so collar so far working as intended, except for the female bear did not come to the low fit. Honestly, it would be more realistic for them to just run away. I mean, the deer are always the main course, yeah, of almost every hunting game, yeah. The deer are what sell the game, really. Do you think they should add more perks? Yes, they definitely need, like, bow and crossbow perks. And, you know, some of these systems, like the perk one or whatever, you know, sounded good, you know, when the game came out, right? So you can tell they made the game with Nez Perce first. They fully fleshed this one out with the story and everything like that. And they had player progression through this one map. all set, and then later on they're like, gotta get Transylvania working, this sort of thing. But I think after the initial, version 1 of the game, they didn't have any plans for this afterwards. That's my opinion on it. But they could do a lot here. What was one? Let me think. There was something... I don't remember what it was. There was one thing that came up. What was the one that made you hear the animal farther? Where is that? This is all sneaking stuff, right? Where's the... Is it outdoorsman? Right here. In earshot. When they boosted the sound of like how far you can hear the animals, a lot of people complained that it was too noisy, right? I was okay with it, but there were some that said it was too noisy. If they gave them the ability to turn this off, that might have helped. I mean, if someone doesn't want to hear them that far, so I kind of think some of these should be you should be able to toggle some of these. I don't know which ones you would toggle, but if you could turn this one off and not want, like, once you unlock it, you cannot not have this. So it's like, you will hear better, which from a developer point of view, you'd think everybody would want that, and that's normal. But when they made that change, there were people complaining that it was just too noisy. So toggling that off might have been an okay solution. I don't think there's any others that you would want to toggle off, right? Not really. Sometimes I'd want to toggle off the increased speed in the vehicle. Yeah, sometimes it goes too fast. Sometimes I want to cruise around. I kind of like the slower vehicle at the point. I remember switching and it going faster, and I didn't like it. Yeah, you don't really need to turn any of these off, do you? Oh well. I think I got them all unlocked except for this one. I mean, I could finish this one out, but there's no hurry for it. The taxidermy one. Yeah. Anyways, I'll get out of there. They should add daily or weekly missions to the game, like harvest 300 pounds. Yes, they should definitely make use of the store missions for sure. Like, bring that back. Like the restaurant orders and stuff like that. They've got a really good system there, a really good thing there they should utilize. They could do a lot with it. Mad Dog says there's a couple of main houses where I spook animals as I walk outside, but never seen it where they don't spawn in. Yep. Yeah, the game pretty much triggers them to spawn in. They take a second. They'll take 15-20 seconds or so. And then all of a sudden they'll appear in. The only mission I didn't like in the Alaska episode was calling the caribou to the lake. That was just... Oh yeah, I heard that was kind of a pain. I don't know. I had one just hanging around there anyways. I didn't have any trouble with it. He was already kind of there, and I was just calling, and it counted. I thought that one was pretty easy. That's Bill saying, well, that isn't completely true. I didn't like killing the caribou couple either. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, a bear. I gotta stand around and do nothing more often. So we're gonna clear that out. Looks like this bear... I don't know what's there. Is he right down by that water? It's not his drink time. Oh, that's too far. Right here? Yeah, he's about there. Alright, let's check out this bear. I fast travel to the campsite after 7 a.m. The mountain goat often feed zone is about 65 yards away. They magically appear after I move away to shoot about 150 yards. Oh, so you do have one that's really close? Oh, okay. So where are you there? To a campsite after 7 a.m. The mountain goat often feed zone is about 65 yards. Oh, that's really close. They magically... Okay, so they do have it in the game then. So, yep, I can believe you on that one, James. I just didn't know they had... I've never found a need zone that close right on top. Most of the ones that I've seen are all about 200 meters away, and it doesn't stop them from popping in. But if they actually did put one 65 yards away, that's really close. So that doesn't surprise me that that's in there. Like, these ones are fairly close, but no, this deer pops in for sure. Yeah, well, no biggie. You guys need to stop shooting me. Oh, hello, American Black Bear. Shooting a female scotter with the crossbow. Yeah, people are trying to get him stuck on rocks. I don't actually think it's that bad, but I never really tried the mission. But I've definitely hit them out of the air with the crossbow. You just kind of, sometimes they'll group together and you just kind of throw a bolt right in the middle. You'll hit something. Pump action, bow, crossbow, and semi-auto perks are all needed. Transylvania sucks, and Nez Perce is better. Yeah. I like Nez Perce better, but I like Transylvania too. I really gotta hunt trans a lot more. But I got a feeling I'm gonna be in Africa an awful lot. Alright. I'm gonna start slowing it down, I guess. Frog Nick says, I would also love a lever action 4570 a government. Me too. Transylvania is better mountain hunting. And he says, and they absolutely botched it on Alaska though. What, the mountain hunting? Mad Dog says, yeah, there is one with goats right on a small pond. They spawn in sometimes 20 yards from you. Oh, cool. Is that on Nez here? Alright, we'll crawl forward. Yeah, Nez. Alright. Where is it then? I'll look for it. Maybe not with the caribou, but definitely with the mountain goats. They're not even on the mountain half the time. Yeah, the map's kind of too small, right? They have those mountains at the top, and they all have like little river and valleys down there, and it's kind of like they're all a little separated into like little mountain valley areas. It's interesting how they did that map. It's like the animals are all grouped together. But I guess they had limited space, because if you take all those, like there's a lot of mountains there on that map, and if you take them all away, like all those huntable areas, then the Alaska map's really quite small. It's kind of like Nez here. There's all sorts of, you know, this whole area down here you can't hunt at all. It's just all mountains, right? And then here, and what is it? He Devil? This you can't. I don't think you can hunt really. There's a lot of areas you can't hunt. All through here. Tons and tons. Does mean I still have to go into this area. Now some areas I have been in, like I have cleared this out before, but I had a corrupted game once and I had to back it up after I did it. I never went back. But there's things like this little quarry here, you know, this whole area is not huntable, no animals go there. It's kind of like a scenic thing. You're gonna jump Nez, okay, cool. I have to manually push them up there to replicate actual goat hunting. Oh, I see, yeah. So 210 out. Let's redo my little blue arrow. Bunk, right there. Okay, a bit too far, but that's fine. Oh no, American black bear. This bear's going down. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Probably just run off. You get your brain running, the mountain going in. Bumble, regarding your lone whitetail zones, do you have zones for the lone elk in the Hollywood area? Yep. Not unlocked. I got one. Right here. This guy? Boop. This guy is the guy that lives out here. And then there's one more elk that I don't have a zone for. He's like down here, and he comes out and hangs out with these guys drinking sometimes. So this guy here drinks here, and then a hidden one hangs out with these guys. He's got a drink zone down here. Why do you ask? You need those zones? 400-pound vibe. A check coming your way. Mad Dog 1 east of Green Acres, and that is deer. The other is west of He Devil, near the edge of the map. That's the go one. West of He Devil. Yeah, He Devil I don't... Oh, is it this here? Oh, right. Must be this. This is like right on top of it, right? I think there's... Yeah, okay. And they don't spawn there when you push it? Maybe I'll test that out real fast. Take a look at that. Hollywood's herd won't reset, right? What do you mean won't reset? I've ran them all over and they're just does. It's 5 doe, I think. I don't think you can get 6 doe to it. They'll just spawn back 5 doe again. Yeah, Hollywood doesn't come back. There was a glitch, I guess, where he came back, but... They spawn 2,800 yards from where you spawned right away, at least for me. Okay, I will check out the mountain goats here in a minute. So I got all sorts of action here, but I'm not really too concerned. I wouldn't mind seeing this bear. Do one more test on the collar. Oh, did they get way over there? How'd you... Oh, who did I spook? Wolves? That's fine. How did these guys get all the way over here? I don't think I spooked them, or maybe I did. Alright, well they're gonna be visible up on that hillside anyways. For me, the mountain goat and he devil, they spawn in time. I don't have to move for them. Way the Hunter ruined Call of the Wild for me. Went back to it after a month of Way the Hunter. It looks cartoonish. Animal renders are terribly comparatively. Yeah, it is a bit of a jolt. Trying to go back, I have trouble. I'll watch like a YouTuber doing Call of the Wild and like some new content, and I'll see them take their rifles out and shoot the rifles. I'm like, they sound pretty good, and like the recoil all looks pretty good, all that. But I do have trouble with it now. I don't get goats there anymore. Well, why not? I hope they add... Oh, what's down there? So are these two bears just really separated? Oh, I spooked one. What's going on here? Did I have one bear way back and one bear really close? Gonna watch him for a second. So you're gonna run that way. How far are they gonna run? It's gonna be annoying. This must be the female, because I imagine she'll try and link up with a male. Alright, well, I know where they went. That's kind of annoying, though. I guess one of them was down here. Oh. Hope they have better binos. Yep, me too. Binos are a joke. Mr. Beast. Spelt with the vowels flipped. That pawn location is goated. Go get switch time to 12. You'll always get a herd. Hey, Greg. Another Greg. Call of the Wild is more polished, but Way of the Hunter has better models. Berries is I'll have to recheck. Bill 101, I think the whitetail model in Call of the Wild are horrible. Oh, really? I don't remember hating the model, but can't quite remember now. Way of the Hunter is more realistic, while Call of the Wild is more stylistic. I suppose. And Moody says, why do my animals freeze in photo mode? Is it because of the Xbox? No, it's because of this. Photo mode. And then, oh, I can't show you. On this little button here, or one of these buttons, because multiplayer, you can't freeze it, there'll be a button that says pause or unpause the animals when you're in photo mode. If you leave it unpaused, you know you can get yourself in a little trouble because they're walking around, right? But they're easier to spot in photo mode if they're moving around. Eyes can see the pixel movement better. What are your thoughts on being able to highlight an animal in a herd that you want to shoot? Right, I think you were talking about that in the comments, Mad Dog. And then someone was just like, go play Call of the Wild or something. Me, I don't need the highlight. Because on Call of the Wild, I turn it off all the time. I do understand the getting them mixed up, because I certainly do. Wolves are really hard because they all get mixed up. Oh, they're right here. Alright, let's call them in. I do shoot the wrong wolf. For me, though, I don't know. I just accept that as part of the difficulty in the game. Needing to wait for one to sort of isolate or be able to switch quick enough. I don't know. I get your point, but I don't think the developers would add any kind of glow effect to the animal. Not by what I've seen them. Now, their trend is to make the game easier. It seems to be that their trend is to keep adding sort of assists. That's why I think I said in the comments that if they did add glow, that it would probably be something to the easier difficulties. But I can't see them adding a glow. But I wouldn't be upset about it either way. They can add it if they want, or if it's a feature. I would turn it off. I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't. Yeah, Call of the Wild, I couldn't stand the glow. It really bothered me. Like, brought out kind of the immersion-y kind of thing. Like, you can get that one perk where you can spot them through the scope, and then you can spot like 3 at a time, so they highlight 3 animals and they're all glowing away. For multiplayer, I thought it was cool because you each had a different color glow, so you could, glow one and say you shoot this one, and then someone else shoot another one, and you can mark them, right? But I would not use it in this game. I don't like the glow personally, but I'm fine with them adding it. Because I know they would make it a toggle, right? So, alright. I don't know if that helps answer anything for you. There was a bear here. But where did the other guy go? Maybe he's not a high fit. Greg says, Bumble, can you say... See, if someone goes, can you say this? And then I have to read it first, of course, because I feel like I'm falling into a trap. I don't know if I sound like Red Green or not. I don't think so. Do I sound like Red Green? Oh, hey! Holy smokes. Hold on. I just spooked him. Or did I spook him? Hold still. Okay, he's just gonna fall over. Was that a hurt shot? What's he doing? Nope, not a hurt shot. He was just not feeling too well there. He's not leaving blood though. What's going on here? So he goes down. Oh, here it is. Oh, it was a bad shot. Wasn't that like a solid hit? Okay. That's alright. Maybe he was too close and it flew too high? I don't know. Oh, well he's... Oh, that's the female. Okay, well I'll just get him again, I guess. Give me something else to do here. Alright. No problem. No problem. We'll just call him back in, see what happened. I mean, the other bear was killed by flesh. Like flesh damage there. So how come that one didn't flesh him? Oh, must have been a horrible shot. Do not know. Hopefully we can find out. Alright. If women don't find you handsome, at least they'll find you handy. Yeah, no. See, he's got more of a... like a rasp to the voice or something like that. I don't think I can even imitate him. God, no for science. Yeah, I love that show. I recently got a, was it like a Roku TV or something? One of our TVs died, so I got this like smaller TV. And then it's got... trying to remember. Some of the Canadian channels on it, and one of them's running red-green. 24/7 or something. What a fantastic channel. Red-green whenever you want. I wish they had more photo mode options. Yeah, sure. I am certainly up for them adding any of that. When this game launched, it was too hard, says Darman. It is a challenging game. Depends on the difficulty setting and sort of depends on, you know, figuring out the mechanics, really, because a lot of the stuff's not explained in the encyclopedia, and they're very secretive. Once you figure out the mechanics, it's not so bad. Bumble, thanks for what you do. I'm off to bed. Oh, okay. Yeah, have a good night, Bill. Thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you again in here. Sorry if I was a little late and missed you. Bill, our Blue Frognick says, imagine if they would let us name animals. Ah, that'd be great. Like, they really gotta open this map up. Let us put notes on it. Let me name the animal. So, like, if you view them through the binoculars, it'll say his name. Looks like Hollywood, right? Make your own little animal. Yeah, definitely some quality of life stuff they could just add, and people would be excited about just little stuff like that. Everybody running around naming their animals. Then you wouldn't be able to shoot them because you named them, kind of thing. Mad Dog says, yeah, I turned that off as well in Call of the Wild, but you... Whoops, almost forgot the call. So you also don't get the herds bunched up. Should at least be an option you could choose. Sure, yeah, I don't oppose adding the option. You won't really find me opposed to adding much options, as long as they let you turn it on and off. A lot of people want you to hunt a certain way, or they want it to be this way, and then make everybody hunt that way. I actually, you know, I don't want to be Switzerland or whatever, but I actually see the benefit in both. The developers have chosen, well, from what we can see, to let the options, you know, let the options out. People can do what they want, turn what they want on and off. But there is something to be said about the Hunter Classic model, where there is no difficulty setting. It's like, this is hunting in our game. All the animals have their set difficulty. You either get good at the game or you practice for it, and it's equal for everyone. So I do see that as the way they have it set up. Because if you do get a difficult animal, then you know you had the skill to get it, where everybody else has to have that same skill. Instead of me just putting the game on Explorer mode and, you know, running around. So, two sides of it, right? I would personally prefer the Hunter Classic mode, where they say, this is your game, good luck. But, yeah, you know, as long as they choose a path, right? And these guys have chosen the lots of options kind of path. And if they're going to do that, throw all the options in. Doesn't matter to me. But then you get to the point where if you're going to throw all these options anyways, let us mod the game. That's a very hot topic. But if it's open like this to begin with, like if you can have a hunter sense dot, like pretty much an aim dot, and have all these glowy things. If they open up modding, people could fix all the stuff that we want. You could make the game harder, make the game easier, add weapons. We'd already have people adding animal models in, no doubt. Like look at Zoo Tycoon, it comes up. Not Zoo Tycoon, Planet Zoo. Comes up in the Discord chat once in a while. They've got hundreds of people, or hundreds of animal models being added to that game. Anyways, I'm a supporter of mods. I mean, play the game the way you want. Like even the cheaty mods, that's fine. You just, as long as you're not, it's not impacting multiplayer. But they're not really focused on multiplayer here, so what can you do? Might as well mod the game up. But that's just my opinion. Mods always add life to the game and longevity and stuff. And I know people would be fixing stuff that was driving us crazy, but they really want, the devs will not do that at all. What else we got here? Black bear can be iffy in real life, so that ain't too unrealistic. Love red green, says Greg. Yep, always remember to keep your stick on the ice, yeah. Where's this bear? Is he not coming in anymore? He's just wounded and is just gonna be like... Yeah, he's right here. He's within range. He's 150. And we know he's high fit. Is he coming in at all? Or I'm just going to have to rifle this guy. Where is he? Okay, he is coming in. Okay, good. We'll keep here making this little squeaky noise. Blue Frog Nick. I need to edit the clouds. Can't tell, how many times they blocked a cool photo. I named a mule deer pincushion. Yeah. Yep. I name some of the moose. The moose cows are my, what do you call it? The bullet gel for testing the damage models and stuff. Raymond says, do you think they should add named animals and could count as a unique animal like Hollywood? I'm not sure they'd count as a unique animal, but if you shot them, then the taxidermy thing should, keep a name there. Sure. I have no opposition to that. I think that's cool. I think we should be able to name them if we can keep records of them. They should, at the same time, they should... Whenever they do this, if they ever do it, open up the map and let us edit stuff and put notes on here. Whenever they do that, they should let us name the animals. That'd be good. James says the difficulty is fairly tunable. The mechanics are not intuitive. That's why we have Yeah. Yeah, the mechanics are not intuitive. That is a good way to put it. They're so not intuitive that we can't tell if they're working as intended or they're bugs. But the developers, they're stuck to it. I don't know. They seem to mean well, and they seem to be putting lots of effort into stuff, but they're very closed off. I don't quite understand the developers. The community managers are nice and fairly open, but the developers, because they had that one live stream they put up, and then they deleted it or took it down, and it all seems a little weird. They're not very open. Alright, buddy. Let's try again. So he's really close. 0 for 20. I'm not gonna shoot your skull. I wanna... Just in case. But I guess I could. Oh, you little turkey. Alright. That was a hit. Nice little glit, or a little frame drop when it hit too. Hopefully that flushed him, so I at least get to see this guy. Just gonna see which direction he ran. It's kind of weird, the black bear. I've had them come in and then just walk circles around me. I'm calling it. I don't quite get why he ran. When other ones will just diddle around. So there was a hit for sure. So, did he survive that too then? So, is that not enough to flesh kill him? I guess we'll find out when the blood stops. Let's just see if the blood is going to stop. I think it just did. Oh, I think we can name this guy Pincushion. Wow, so he's got a bolt in him and a 7mm in him. How is this flesh bar not filled up? Alright. Well, we're just gonna shoot him next time. Now I need to know what's happening here, because I know the 7mm shot was bad, but I figured his flesh bar must be almost full. So I'm like, I'll just take him out with that. Unless it like skimmed him, I guess. Ooh, well. What time is it? How long have we been going here? An hour, almost an hour, 40 minutes. I want to check out that goat thing. But I want to know what in the world's going on with the bear. Oh, this lake's always good. This is a cool lake to hunt at. 2 great big elk herds come down here. So I'm going to just go up on this little hill here and then maybe listen for him, because they typically don't run that far. But we know he went southeast. Oh, you already calling, are you? Or is that a different one? Well, I'm going to assume it's the same one. I don't think there's other bear that come up here, eh? Wind's going to go at him, though. Missed. 290 over here. Alright, let's just go and find out, I guess. I'll just shoot him this time. Aw. Don't make me moderate the chat. Come on. I was trying to catch up here, though. I can see that, but the classic also has leaderboards, tracks, the pushes of what's next animals come. Yeah, it's just a different thing altogether. The classic versus this. I would love to have a mod that adds snow. Yeah, for sure. And there are people who have spent literal years grinding for animals, but that's a different issue. One sponge. My goodness. Greg says classic isn't hard. Whoop. Okay, so he's definitely up here. Classic isn't hard once you get things figured out, and at least gives you a challenge, unlike Call of the Wild might. Yep. Yeah, I didn't find Classic super hard. I found it hard when I first started playing. That's like a lot of games, right? I still feel the moves are weak. I downed one of the 30-06 at 70-something yards. It wasn't even a heart shot, it was a single lung. Well, yeah, we've been shooting moose with a 30-30. Developer answer to that is because the moose lungs are so large that the bullets do damage over time as it travels through the lung. Since it's so large, the lung, it can actually take more damage. It's kind of weird, but typically how that works in the game. Barry says ballistic gel Mel, yep. Viper says hi, hello, hi, or hi Viper Ghost. Okay, how close am I getting to this guy? Okay, he's close. Alright, so let me get a better spot. Do not run, buddy. Can I get a little bit of elevation? I don't know, the wind's gonna go at him. Okay, I don't... Did he spook or no? Is he still there? Hey, he's still there. Okay, no shot here. Alright, back to this squeaky thing here. I feel like they do care, but they act very weird with the game knowledge. Yeah, yeah, they care. It's a strange sort of philosophy they got going on with the game. They could be a bit more open about how the game works. Yes, they could. I don't understand that philosophy. Open up. Well, I do sort of. Well, the theory is if they keep things secret, and you don't know how the AI is working in the background, then the game can feel more immersive, right? It pulls the player in. They don't, the animals, they don't understand the AI, so they don't see like the digital stuff in the background, so the animal seems more real. The problem is they're obviously not real, and it's not that immersive that you can't, you're not going to be totally sucked in. Some people are. But I think they feel that if they open up the mechanics and see it, that the player is going to lose the immersion and somehow it's going to devalue the game or something. I don't know. But the problem is they risk... since it's not clear, when something goes wrong, the player doesn't go, oh, I messed up, let me learn what I did. No, they go, that doesn't make any sense. Game's a buggy mess, uninstall. My example was when I shot a wild boar with a 300 at about 100 meters right in the torso. The shot went right through and it got small blood. Animal survived. So I went and tracked it down, and it's one of the shorts on my channel. The bullet went between the lung and the liver on a specific angle where where no penetration hit any organ, and the cavity damage wasn't enough. So game's working as intended, but most players wouldn't go, oh, something must have happened, let me analyze and track down the animal. No, they'll say, I just hit a pig at 100 meters with a 300 and it just walked away. They'd just be buggy game and complain, right? And it's kind of all over in the game, like that. Those examples are all over the place where it might be working as intended, but the player doesn't go, oh, I messed up. The player goes, game's buggy, doesn't make sense. That's the risk that they have when they with what they're doing here, and I don't know why they can't see that. It's the benefit to the immersion they're trying to keep is not outweighing the game looking like a buggy mess sometimes. So that's my opinion. I might be missing something. I can't understand why they won't be open about the mechanics more. That's the only thing I can think of. They think it's helping immersion is what I'm thinking. I don't know. Oh. Well, hello. So I shot really low there since he's so close. I don't... Are you just gonna walk away on me too like the bear? There you go. Texas heart shot. Don't let me forget to pick him up. Am I losing the bear though? I really want the bear. Look, here's one here. Did he reset? I bet he reset. Ugh. Darn lure mechanics. Can I shoot him through here? Is that the female? That's the female. Maybe he'll come in through here and I can get a shot. Because he reset because the collar took too long. They could be more, yeah, okay. The devs want to maintain a certain amount of mystery so that you have to play the game instead of gaming the game. Well, I guess. That's another reason. They think that you can, like, they think the players is going to take advantage of all the mechanics, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of what I'm already doing with some of my videos. But it's, I don't know, it's how they design the game. Lena Rose, hello. Would you rather use crossbows or normal bows? Oh, man, that's actually good. See, in the Hunter Classic, my favorite weapon was the 10-point crossbow. Love the crossbow. I'm thinking I'm not in love with the crossbows that are in the game, though, so I'm thinking bows. I don't know. Something about the sound or the model. A lot of people seem to share that opinion. They never really got super attached to the crossbows. Don't quite know what it was. But the 10-point in the Classic was my favorite. Okay, so he is coming in. Again. Oop, no, don't put it away. So I think the bows. I like traditional bows and stuff too. But the game's not really designed for really to be really close in bow hunting. I don't know. I guess we'll see how they do. But yeah, right now I think when it comes to this game, since I'm not super in love with the crossbows, probably the bows. Normal bows all day, every day. Greg says you can see your bullets, Bumble. See my bullets? Did I miss something? Brendan says normal bow as well. Yeah. I do like crossbows, though. I do like them. The advantage, of course, was you can go prone and take the shot right with the crossbow. That's what the big advantage was in the Classic. Here he comes. Finally, man, I've been hunting this bear forever. Alright, you've got to be going down. Here, we'll do a little Call of Duty on him here. Is he right here? Oh, no, he's over here. You're not getting away this time, buddy. Alright, you're falling down. What's your blood? Okay, he's still bleeding. That's pink, so he is going down. Poor old bear. There he goes. Alright, get to analyze what this guy is doing, but I want to catch up with chat just a second here. I feel modding would make the devs' lives a whole lot easier. Yeah, I kind of think they should open it right up. They're never going to do it, though. Can you imagine people just adding animals in, fixing the AI, doing all sorts of stuff? But yeah, it would make a big mess, too, probably. Maybe, but a game shouldn't have to depend on mods to work properly. Oh yeah, well that's just the way gaming is now. Mods are almost required to fix stuff in some of these games. Brendan says, I want to go low-fit whitetail hunting with the Stinger 22 for fun. Ben, procrastinating. Oh yeah, been there, done that. Spoiler alert, you gotta do brain shots or you'll be there all day. Blue Frognick says that needs to be tweaked. Raymond says the goat pond is where I got most of my 5-star goats and bighorns. Nice. Greg says that's a very good point, but being really vague about age and animals is strange. That's true. And buff the 22, right? Let's pick him up and see what in the world's going on. So, So what happened here? Oh, so it's bugged. Well, that answers that. Why my crossbow shot didn't work. It was supposed to keep going. It still had tons of energy. And it was going through the long and into the next one. Well, I got gypped. I got a buggy crossbow shot. Alright, that answers that. And the only way to have found that out is to track them down. Which most people wouldn't do. And they would just call the game buggy. A buggy mess. And it turns out if you do track them down, it turns out it is a bug. That, you got like a rock solid lung there. As soon as it hit the lung, it's like, done. We're not moving anymore. Alright, so that, oh, he's all bugged, all the kingdom come there. Watch the flesh damage. The flesh damage is up here. Flesh damage reset. Crossbow damage vanished entirely. So the second shot hit as if the crossbow shot never hit at all, which would explain why that. So basically the first crossbow shot didn't count, and of course the second shot was horrible, and the third shot was a lung shot. So yay! Look at that. Sorry, I can't praise the game at the moment. That's a little ridiculous. They have an issue with transferring the damage, since the crossbow does damage in a different way than the bulls do. Like, it has much lower joules, and then when they transfer to like damage up in the bars, they do some kind of funny equation to do this damage calculation. And if you hit it with a crossbow bolt and then switch to a bullet, there's something wonky that goes on there. Since the equation's different, it's like they can't add together. I don't know. You figure this is something I can't say is great about the game at all, because that doesn't work well. We do know he was a 4-star. I never actually checked his stars, but oh well. Multiplayer again, don't forget. I was never gonna let this guy grow to begin with. But the collar is supposed to be bugged. Well, not supposed to be bugged, but the reports were bugged, but I can't get it. So far it's working. What are we, like 5 for 5, 6 for 6 on the collar? So that's all working okay. Nice bear though. Sell him off. Then I gotta do another plan. What are we at? Almost 2 hours? Alright, let me just see what's going on here in the chat. Maybe check out that goat lake. Let's see. I was referring to the moose, by the way, when I said it needs to be tweaked. Alright. I'm not really sure what I should do in the last bit. What time is it in the game? 5 o'clock. Let's try the goat lake. Where was it again? Is it this? No, it's this one up here. And then what are they? Are they with the white tail? Like 11 o'clock or something? Yeah, 11 o'clock. Alright. Oh, I got the bears and everything calling there. What I want to actually try to do is, because one of these days, I wouldn't mind people hopping in the multiplayer session, just to have some fun. So we'll check out the goat lake. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the private mode off the multiplayer, just to see if anybody jumps in. I'll probably get some randoms running into me with the Jeep, but it could be fun just to see. So we'll create that, we'll do that, adventure's fine, private off, let's relaunch. If no one joins, that's fun, because we'll still go down to the goat lake there and sleep and see if they spawn in. So if you're in the chat and want to jump in here on Steam, you can just find a list. And we can see what mischief we get into. Alright, I'm going to keep the 7mm, same equipment. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. But we're going to go... What I'll do is I'll do a bit of a sleep just into the night But then you gotta wait. That's fine. We'll wait a minute. And then I will fast travel down there and then do a sleep and just see if they spawn in. Seems simple enough. Nothing to do for 40 seconds. You'll get a drink, I guess. I've been talking for 2 hours. Anybody get like a 12-minute canoe ad or something today? You got a weird anime wizard ad. That's they give my channel nothing but the best ads. Though the bottom of the barrel ads that don't pay anything. I keep missing that. I never get to look over in time. Usually the stream will give me a heads up when an ad's about to run. I keep missing it. I always think it's funny. Alright, let's go down here. Where are we? Here. How long was the anime wizard ad? Alright, we're gonna crouch. And, oh, I thought that was the fire. I guess that's just a pile of wood. Oh, that's quite the bird. Alright, we gotta go to 11. Oh, wait. What am I doing? 11:09. Perfect. Alright. So, let's just see what happens. Oh, of course, you gotta wait another minute. Let's see. I got an ape with boxing gloves on. That was the ad? I don't know, I skipped. Ah, yes, skipped. Blue frog Nicky. You coulda told me how long it was. It would be nice to add rattlesnakes for a little jump scare. Sure. Is there a difference between fast travel and sleeping? Well, fast travel doesn't move the time ahead. But it's, but if, as far as the spawns go, no. 0 tolerance is here. Hello, my peoples. Hello, 0 tolerance. Certain types of anime annoys weird. Yep, I'm not a big anime fan, so I don't know why YouTube's like put some anime ads on here. Oh, I see it now. Ads will run shortly for some viewers in T-minus 10 seconds. Make sure to watch the 12-minute ad. Alright. So, now that everybody's off on a commercial break, I forgot that it teleports me back. So that's okay. Let's just fast travel back in. I keep forgetting where it is. Right here. Alright, and voila! Animals are here. How far away were they? 98 meters or so? Alright. Well, they seem to render in there, but it didn't count for sleeping, right? I guess you gotta do this test in single player so that you can wake up here and not be teleported back. Oh well. Okay, here's another thing. Am I going to be able to sneak up and see these guys since I'm so close? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Bighorn sheep is something I actually don't hunt very much at all. You sometimes like it, but still. I can't think of any anime I actually like. I don't think I'm in the right demographic, maybe? I don't know. Whoa, hey! 5-star bighorn sheep. Now, is this cheating since I'm multiplayer? Multiplayer is kind of cheating, isn't it? Oh well. What can you do? Oh, he just went down below the rock. Don't spook, guys. Oh, look at them all. You can definitely tell this guy's large. Look at the horns on end. Not even sure I have a 5-star bighorn. See, I kind of don't want to take him because it's kind of cheating as far as I'm concerned, but then again, it's not. I don't know. Whatever, eh? Life's too short kind of thing. I'm not too sure what kind of shot to do here. Can you get to the lung through all that? Looks that way. That's a pretty big puck. Oh, yep, definitely. Oh, 2 shot forward. Oh, that was all the bullets I had. Nah, well, we'll see if we take that guy down. Yeah, I can't remember if I have a 5-star bighorn sheep. Don't know. Do now, anyways. Not at all cheating, Mad Dog? It's not really. I mean, it's in the game. Sometimes I used to. Oh, I still do. I would do some herd management on like the easier skill levels, and then when I see something I want to hunt, like if there's like a 5-star that pop up, then I can load over in a ranger and then hunt it like a real hunt. So that's, you know, definitely can be viewed as cheating, and I understand it, but it's still a thing in the game. Like it teleports you back, so you still got to go find the herd again, but you kind of know where the herd is, right? But it's something sort of I do. Switch over to ranger to do an actual real kind of hunt sort of thing, but I don't want to herd manage as ranger, so you kind of have to herd manage on a easier difficulty, and then if you want to, whatever. Let's pick him up though. Heart shot. Wow, it did get through there. Shows you how many times I shoot these guys from the front. Kind of have to be to the side, because if you go in too much to the center, you either hit that spine and it like stops the bullet if it doesn't knock it out. If you go too far to the left, then the flesh didn't start till way over here. But if you went over here, it'd start way back here, and you'd never make it, or at least would get way less damage. So that was the shot to do. Nice. All right. And he's a big one too. What did he spawn in as? 490. Awesome. Gonna taxidermy him for sure. Bunk. Good. Yeah. Have to remember to put him in the lodge. I did get that melanistic mule deer. Did I ever taxidermy him? I think I did. Anyways, there's another guy down. Blue Frognick says, I like Goblin Slayer, but I wouldn't recommend it. He has some rough stuff. I have no idea what that is. Is that a show? Zero Tolerance says, well, animals from another person's multiplayer that you taxidermy transferred to your map. Animals from another person's multiplayer. Yes, I believe so. I'm no expert on the multiplayer. So far, I've made several multiplayer games. And I've never had anybody join. I don't have any friends. I did join other people's. Maybe I'll go join somebody random. But maybe I shouldn't do that on a stream. Where'd this guy go? Oh, this way? Oh, he turned. Okay, where is he? There he is. Where's the other Bloodspock? Oh, he's right here. Okay, so that first shot was really good, actually. And he said that was a good herd to spawn in with. Nice. I joined by the next box. Yeah, thanks. I got over as well. I suppose I can join because I'm going to be turning the stream off soon. Here, let's just see what servers there are. See if we find any skilled hunters. Animes tend to have a super long weird names. Yes. Oh look, these ones are all full. This poopy boy here. He's been running for a while. Mr. Turtleneck, he sounds friendly. Let's join Mr. Turtleneck. See if this works. Watch it crash the stream. I mean, it'd be nice to, you know, tell people, like, with text chat. I don't know why they haven't added text chat to multiplayer. I mean, there's, like, no way to communicate with people. Oh, I didn't know I had my frame rate actually up on the top screen. Yeah, that's cool, though. I didn't actually know to check. Around about 80, 70. Sorry there. What did I bring? I don't even know what rifles I got with me. Now here's the thing. My scope on the rifle, it seems to be doing some weird reflective stuff at the moment. That's not normal. What in the world's going on there? That looks glitchy. Oh, I got the 30-30. That's what I have. Crossbow. And the 30-30. Is it still glitching? Oh no, that's okay. You're gonna head out, Blue Frognick? Oh, no problem. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna be turning off soon anyways, but I figured maybe I'll jump in here. See what these folks are doing. Let's check on the map. Oh yeah, they're cruising around in a Jeep, I guess. Mr. Turtleneck and Umbrada 1. Alright. Let's go hang out with these guys for a minute. Get into some mischief maybe. So do I have a vehicle, I think, or do I gotta spawn it in? Oh, I do. Alright. So there was no goats at the Often Zone. Oh, you know what? I got distracted by the... just by the bighorn. And there weren't even... Alright, there weren't goats at all. Oh, look at this, kind of glitchy. Oh, there you go. So, is it working, the stream in the multiplayer? Is it making it, like, too laggy? I mean, I think it would be fun to, like, play multiplayer. This... Okay, the vehicle's not driving well. Kind of all over the place. Here we go. See how leggy this gets. Whoa. Whoop. That was me. Alright, do they appear on the map? Okay, so there's... Oh, one guy went back, and then there's this guy up here. This should be the host. Alright, where is he? Oh, right there. Alright. Coming to see you, Mr. Turtleneck. We'll stealth in here. Don't want to bugger up what he's doing. Oh, is he driving? Oh no. Well, we'll make our way over to him. I do like the multiplayer because you can open up the map and keep walking. Oh, and I'm stuck between the trees. Oh, he's shooting. I guess I can run now since he's shooting. Who is he shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at like bison or something. I guess I got to zero up. I can't hit him at all. Ah, that 30-30 bolt travels so slow. Oh, here's some moose. Okay, what range are we even at here? 500. Okay, let's shoot some moose. Ah. Oh, he's shooting at him, too. We can't hit him at all. Oh, I got no bullets left. Ah, no. Oh, he's got the old 700 out. Does he have his vehicle here? Can I use his storage? Where's his where's the vehicle? Oh wait, my vehicle, sorry. It's getting late. I'm forgetting what I just did. Okay. Reload. Something tells me I'm not gonna need the crossbow. Let's bring you know what? Let's have some fun with a 16 gauge. There you go. That'll be funny. Alright. Where is he now? Oh, he teleported back. What's the use in that? Oh, hey, there's 2 green arrows. How come there's 2 green ones? Me and this other guy. Silent assassin. Can I get in with you guys? No, probably only a 2-seater, right? Ah, who's this? Hey, hold on. My UTV back. We'll go after him. Alright. There they are. Let's go see what they're doing here. So I guess he didn't hit anything since he just abandoned it. Okay, here we go. Hey look, the UTV is faster than the Jeep. I thought they were the same. Oh, I bet you he doesn't have the perk to speed it up. A hot mess? What, multiplayer? I think it's funny sometimes. Look at that Jeep just tear up the ground. Where are we going, guys? I found this a lot. Well, I haven't played multiplayer a lot, but so far, about 3 players that I've joined in to see, none of them really have perks unlocked, so the Jeep drives slow, right? and they all are using the Remington 700 long, the 300. And I'm assuming it's because it's the best rifle they could afford, because the Remingtons are all cheaper. But every single one I've seen is using it. So maybe it's just the models just loading in the same rifle every time. But I'm thinking that's what most players are using. And most of them are new to the game and just hanging out, and that's the rifle they could buy. Alright, where are we going, guys? Can I push him? I guess maybe we're just driving around to look and see what we can see and get out and shoot, maybe? Is that what they're doing? Ooh. Oh wait, I'm invisible. Yep. I've disappeared. I can see where they went from their trail. They went this way. Are we ever gonna find anything, or invisible me here? I guess we're just gonna cruise the map. What are we doing? There was like a fast travel point here the whole time. Oh, who was that? Where'd that come from? Oh, so we did spook a lot. I guess we could go shoot some of these moose. Are you guys gonna go shoot these moose? Oh, did he like wreck his Jeep? Oh no, that's different guys. Now where are we going? You actually gonna do some hunting, or just drive around the whole time? It's rough when you can't communicate, though. Like, I'd like to say, hey, what's going on, guys? Are we just driving around, or... I assume they had a plan, but maybe they can't communicate either. And then I thought they were driving up on the hill because they would get out and shoot what they seen in the distance, right? But they seem to just be happy driving around here. Wouldn't mind, find something. Oh, do we find something? Maybe I'll drive ahead of them? Oh! Aha! Oh, what was that? Hey, now I'm all sideways. Man, you gotta lead that cow a lot. Okay, so what's going on here? I'm definitely angled weird. Was it because I got out of the Jeep on a weird angle? Okay, that's better. Where'd my friends go? Oh, that was weird. Since I got out of the Jeep, in a weird angle, I was standing on the same weird angle. Did they drive after the... Oh, goodness. Look at this. Are they driving after the moose? Oh, they're shooting. Okay, you guys keep shooting. And, and I'll go after them. One of them looked really dark, like a melanistic. Oh, is one down? That looks melanistic, right? Yep. He's got a rare. Oh, good for him. He's still breathing though. What happens if I like shoot it? Are they coming to get it? Like if I put it out of his misery, do I like steal the kill or something? I don't actually wanna be rude. Over here. Come get your moose that's still breathing. Where are they going? Like this is where you really do need to communicate. He's right here. Not actually sure what's going on. Oh, we get to view the texture really nicely. I guess they're just leaving him? I'm assuming they don't know he's down and that he's a rare. The harvest does not belong to me. Okay, so there's no way to tell them he's got a thing here. Here, guys. Over here. Over here. Look, green thingy. Come get your moose. Maybe I should have put him out of his misery and then stole the kill or something. Since he's just going to be left out here. Yep, they're just going to leave him. Oh, yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, I didn't want to take the guy's rare, though. And then, I don't know if that actually does take the kill or not. Let's see now. That's just too bad. Because they're not even coming back. Okay, guys. Oh, well. What can you do? I'll just use my text chatting to tell them. Yep. Alright, I'm not going to chase them down either. Oh well. Maybe they'll see the stream and go, oh, there was a melanistic moose. Oh, what have we got down here? Who's spooking these guys? Oh, the other guy's coming this way. Look, they're flushing them out this way. Hold on. Oh, I guess this 30-30 in the 16 gauge. Okay, so he scared a bunch this way. That's what you need to set up is drives. Oh, here they are. I'm assuming my 30-30 will be ineffective. Alright, this is being silly anyways. We'll just do a few little shots here and probably call it a stream. Well, no, not the 16 gauge. Or I could do... Oh, you know what? Let's do the 16 gauge thing. Just for fun. We'll see if we can get them. Back to the UTV. They're killing for sport. They've learned their place in the food chain. Oh, well, that's too bad, though. I mean, it was a bull, too. And I could have just stole it, apparently, and then I kind of wish I did, because then I would taxidermy him, and then there'd be a story behind him. I'd be like, yep, this is the melanistic moose bull that I stole in online multiplayer during a stream. Are you taking now? No. Oh well, that would have been an okay story. Poor old moose. Let me make sure he's out of his misery there. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna chase these guys. Or did they already move out? Where'd my bison go? I guess they heard my shotgun, did they? Whoa! I don't know what difficulty these guys have the map set on. Darn. I was kind of hoping to do that. Does it say the difficulty anywhere? No. Why would it? Alright, let's try and 16 gauge something here just for fun. Oh, there's a moose. It's a lot better if it's like a bison herd. You can drive alongside the bison herd and then get out. If it's just this cow, it's not really the same. Just trying to see if there's anything else running around that I can track down. Whoop. Whoop. Make sure to hit every single rock. If she goes into the trees, that'll be kind of hard. Come on. Oh! Who did that? Come on down. Oh, there she goes down in the open here. Oh! She almost turned into me. Oh, I think the game broke. Oh. Well, that was fun. And a big waste of time that multiplayer session is. Oh well. It sucks, but it's their fault. Yeah, the thing. Yeah. What do I got? The 7mm again? Forget what I have now. Oh, well, it's getting late anyways. I was just doing that to be silly and see, because I figure maybe there's some entertainment if you, in multiplayer. A little bit, I guess. Yeah, I do kind of wish I stole the melanistic kill now. Is that how it works? Like last shot in multiplayer gets the harvest? Oh, I was about to spook these guys. I don't even know where I am on the map. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to test. Somebody said... Where am I here? 7 in the morning? One quick test before the stream's done here. Oh, because I'm in single player. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do one last thing. Back into multiplayer for a second. So, not join. That's fine, that's fine. You can collect all you need is do the activity to unlock that area. Oh no, that was a little different. That's somebody else's harvest in multiplayer. Well, that was different. Yeah. It is different, Barry. I think it can be entertaining. I mean, communication would definitely help. What time is it here? I need to make it 11 o'clock. I just need to check this mule deer herd right here. Because someone in the comment section, they said that their multiplayer animals were the same as their single player ones. Which, that's been confirmed not to be the case. But they seem pretty certain on it. So I don't know if it's glitching out for them or what. But I can answer this right now in about 60 seconds, because I have a mule deer herd that I know exactly what it's composed or comprised of in the single player. So I'm going to check in multiplayer just to make sure that there's not something funny going on. I believe he already has that area unlocked, but he couldn't claim it because someone else killed it. Yeah, that's right. That was just the starter area for Aurora Shores. I had the option to put it out of his misery, and I'm curious if that gives me the harvest or not. Got my first 5-star elk, went 99.58 fitness and scored. Nice. That's a really good elk. That's pretty much top elk you could get. So yeah, I'm just going to do this little test just to make sure that my herd is not the same. And then probably calling it a night because it's a Sunday night. And man, it does seem like a weird night to stream. But I had a lot of people show up, so that was cool. And I think the stream was steady the whole time, so that's positive for me streaming Africa when it comes out. Alright, 11 o'clock, they should be down here, and then I can simply see if it's the same as my single player herd. Which no doubt it should be random. If it's not, I'll certainly be surprised, and then have to figure out what's going on there. This should be the elk. Oh yeah, he's a real tiny elk. Let's just go have a look-see here. I think they drink right around this little grove of trees. Hold on. It's this guy here, here, and here. So they're not at that one. He barely has antlers on him at all. He must be just first year. Oh. Oh, this is the whitetail that does not exist on my map. So, well, there's a difference right there, right? This guy, he's a solo whitetail behind the bridge. He's not on my map at all. But he does appear in the multiplayer. So there's a difference right there. That's, I mean, I don't know. I get strange things in the comment section and Discord and stuff. People tell me, oh, it's this way. I'm like, I don't know. 99 out of 100 people say it's not. But then they're so certain. Well, let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Busted already. This herd on my single player map has no matures in it. All the bucks are the same age. They're all young because I reset them all. And there's an adult. Okay, well, that's exactly how I thought it was going to be. So I don't know. Apparently someone out there is having the same herds in their multiplayer session as they are in their single player. But maybe that is happening. Who knows? But it hasn't happened here. But I figured once they dropped the comment, they seem so sure on it. I'm like, well, I will check. Okay, then the other thing I wanted to check tonight was that predator call, and it's working as intended as far as I can tell. So I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, this is definitely not the herd in my single player. I think it's even, yeah, I think it's even missing a buck. Oh no, they're just hiding around there. I'm just gonna get a little closer. Since we're here, 2-star mature. Okay, well that's 100% not the herd in my single player. Practice shot. Ooh, heart shot. And a weird angle. Right there. Or not. It's hard to visualize sometimes when they're weird angles like that. Looks like he ran away just fine. So it must have been just a horrible shot altogether. I didn't see him. He seemed to run away just at a happy speed. Not sure I'm going to get much blood to look at because of the water. Oh well. Oh, wait, he's dead. Never mind. It's one of those, I knew it all along. I was so confident in the shot. I was watching him try to see where he ran away to. It was a heart shot. See, I know what I'm doing sometimes. Actually, it looks a little high. Is it just, oh no, it's penetration. See, this is where their model doesn't line up. Which I don't understand why they don't get this fixed either. Like the hitboxes, is the hitbox off of the heart, or is the deer model sitting too low to where he was? Because they've admitted that this bullet cam model doesn't line up with the actual shot. Like it's the deer's offset. So I can never really trust that, if it's the hitbox of the heart that is off. Or the model. I'm guessing it's the model here. I don't think I aim that high. Anyways. 68% 2-star. But definitely not the herd in my single player game. Okay, let's see here. Have a good night. Oh, yeah, good night there, Maddock, if you're heading out. I'm heading out too anyways. Is it normal to have 3 albino does in one herd? Not at all, Raymond. That's the first I've heard of 3 in 1. We're hearing about 2 rares in a herd. I know there's like 1 buck and 1 doe. And then people have had 2 does, but I've never heard of 3 albinos in a single herd, no. Is that what you're looking at now? I'm definitely having success finding rares in the multiplayer matches. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't really do it much, but I certainly don't find them easily in the single player match. Oh, it was last week? No, you're the first one I've heard of anyways that had 3, that have seen 3 rares at once of the same kind. I was getting the impression that the cap was 2. You can only have two albinos or 2 melanistic on the map at any one time. But looks like if you've seen 3, well, so much for that. They did confirm there is a cap, though. There is a maximum amount of rares that you can have on the map. Alright, well, I think I'm going to turn it off then. Not quite at a 3-hour stream, but that's pretty long for a Sunday night. But yeah, that's what I want to do is test that out, test a few things out, see the stream's okay for in Africa drops. Looks like we're going to have a pretty exciting week in Way of the Hunter coming up. It was on the far right, down the creek, going south. Alright, very good. Alright, yep, that'll be it for tonight. So, like always, thanks everybody for showing up. That was a very active chat tonight, so that was really good. And, yeah, it's going to be a very good week for Way of the Hunter, I think, coming up here. Nice and exciting times. And, yep, good night, Zero Tolerance. Thank you very much. See ya, Brendan and Neons. Thanks for showing up, guys. Have a good one. Happy hunting. See you later.